Charlotte. Today, two NFC clubs. Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Walker with another carry. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
They'll try the air now with Smith. And just not enough on the throw there. Got around his feet and incomplete.
They marched to the end zone until a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to look at a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing on third down, Smith. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job.
2nd and 7. The Young keeps it, moving right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Young here, you can see, changing the play. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And room there to work it inside the 25. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
But that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards, Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now, so we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing now is Geno. Catch is made by Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Geno. End zone caught. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a special return.
And it hit the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. The Smiths throw into the hands of Lockett. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Seven, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. A give for Walker running right, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day, always work out, though.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. An option handoff given to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's Young on first down. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Young going to move him around.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Young to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
Great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to him, or hit straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. It's Young off play action. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. And Sanders has got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A quick throw complete to Chark. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 2nd quarter, 1st and 10 at the 11. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's Young working out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Now here's Young. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage.
Face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. In motion right is Mingo. Running right, here's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Here we go on 4th down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and it's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they had to the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, fighting down past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Here's Young. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down and 8.
Smith.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. The final shot here before break. Smith.
Going right back to Fant.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit. They know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They go jet sweep here with Chark.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Young, he's going to change it up. Now a carry for Sanders.
And he'll be limited to
for a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Fourth down, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only did they convert on 4th, but they picked up 22 yards in the process. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like...
And got his man complete. He's gone for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark, 44 yards. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They did a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. Brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young steps away. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
That throw by Young incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Young off the play fake. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And down at the 42. Great return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnover. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Following the interception, Young. And Sharp pulls it in. They will finally be taken down in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go play action. Young being chased out left. Pushes him over. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of you guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Geno now to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. 3rd and long, it's Smith. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Smith. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Smith. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Geno's going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The line ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have
taken it right down Broadway, and they can't bring him down. Still going. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 70 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up. Off of play action, here's Smith. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's Smith. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Calling out a very strong gain of 24. Young here to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
At the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Young will set to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
This is caught.
Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again.
Content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Looking to throw, Young. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Here's Reed returning. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
At their own 6-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he's out right at the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
On first down, Smith. He's going to let it fly. That is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now Geno. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. on this football game.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort